Hello and welcome to the Health Department podcast. I am your host Milandrotic and I'm excited to share my passion for natural health and personal health improvement with you. In this episode, I will talk about the importance of safe and effective herbal use. The use of herbs for health and healing has been practiced for centuries and continues to be a popular approach for many individuals today. However, it is important to recognize the importance of safe and effective herbal use in order to avoid potential risks and ensure optimal outcomes. Here in this episode, we will see some reason why safe and effective herbal use is crucial. But before we dive in, I want to invite you to subscribe to this podcast channel so you will never miss an episode. By subscribing, you will have access to all of our past and future episodes, and you will be part of our growing community of like minded individuals who are committed to personal growth and empowerment. So, if you're ready to take your life to the next level, hit the subscribe button now. Now, let's get started with the features to consider to know why an herbal use could be safe and how can it be safe. So, first of all, we have to consider the potential risk of use herbal remedies. Now, while herbal remedies are generally safe, they can pose potential risks if not used correctly. Some herbs can interact with medications, cause allergic reaction, or have adverse effects on certain medical conditions. Therefore, it is important to use herbs under the guidance of a qualified hair care provider who can help you determine the appropriate dosage and identify any potential risk. While herbal remedies have been used for centuries and offer many potential benefits, it is important to recognize that can also pose potential risk, and the main risk associated with herbal use include allergic reaction. In fact, some herb can cause allergic reaction in certain individuals, ranging from mild to severe symptoms, and it is important to be aware of any allergies or sensitivities you may have before using any herb. Second is interaction with medications. Herbal remedies can interact with certain medication, altering their effectiveness or causing adverse effects. It is important to inform your healthcare provider about all medication you are taking before using any herbs. Third risk, adverse effect on medical conditions. Certain herbs may worsen certain medical conditions, such as liver or kidney disease. It is important to consult with a healthcare provider before using any herbs if you have a pre-existing medical condition. Third risk, toxicity. Some herbs can be toxic if taken high doses or for a prolonged period of time. It is important to use herb in the recommendation dosage and for the recommended duration. Next risk, contamination. Herbs can become contaminated with pesticides, heavy metals, and other toxins during the growing, the harvesting, or processing stage. So it is so important to choose herbs from reputable sources that adhere to quality control standards. And the last risk, misidentification. Some plants can be easily confused with other plants, leading to accidental ingestion of the wrong herb. It is important to correctly identify the herb before using it. In order to minimize all these potential risks associated with herbal use, it is important to work with a qualified healthcare provider who can provide guidance on appropriate dosages, potential risk, and quality control. Additionally, it is important to inform your healthcare provider about all medication and medical condition you have before using any herbs. By being informed and using herb responsibly, you can optimize their therapeutic benefits while minimizing potential risk. But let's see together what is quality control and why it is so important. The quality of herbs can vary greatly depending on the source, processing, and storage methods. Poor quality herbs can be ineffective or even harmful due to contamination with pesticides, heavy metal, or other toxins. Therefore, it is important to choose herbs from reputable sources and adhere to quality control standards. Quality control is an important aspect of herbal medicine that ensures the safety, purity, and potency of herbal products. As herbal remedies have gained popularity, so has the need for regulatory bodies to oversee their production, distribution, and use. Good agricultural practices and organic farming methods are commonly used to minimize contamination and ensure the quality of the final product. Once harvested, herbs are often processed to make extracts, tinctures, or capsules. During the processing stage, it is important to ensure that the herbs are handled in a way that preserves their medicinal properties and minimizes the risk of contamination. Quality control measures such as testing for potency and purity are often employed during the processing stage to ensure that the final product meets established quality standards. Quality control measures are also important during the packaging and labeling of herbal products. Proper labeling ensures that the consumer knows exactly what they are getting and how to use it safely and effectively. This includes information on dosage, contraindication, and potential side effect. In many countries, regulatory bodies such as Food and Drug Administration in the United States, the European Medicine Agency in Europe, and the Health Canada in Canada oversee the quality control of herbal products. These agencies set standards for safety, purity, and potency and require manufacturers to comply with these standards before their products can be sold. In conclusion, quality control is a vital aspect of herbal medicine that ensures the safety, purity, and potency of herbal products. By implementing quality control measures throughout the cultivation, processing, packaging, and labeling stage, manufacturers can ensure that their product meets established standards and provide safe and effective remedies for consumers. Now, another important aspect is the individual variability. In fact, different people may have different responses to herbal remedies, depending on their unique health status, genetic makeup, and other factors. Therefore, it is important to work with a healthcare provider who can help you identify the appropriate herbs and dosage for your individual needs. For example, some people may be more sensitive to the effect of certain herbs than others. Similarly, some people may experience different side effect or reaction to an herbal remedy, even when they are taking the same dosage as someone else. It is important to consider individual variability when using herbal remedies because it can affect their safety and effectiveness. For this reason, it is important to consult with a qualified healthcare practitioner before using herbal remedies, especially if you have a pre-existing medical condition or are taking medication momentarily. A healthcare practitioner can help you determine the right dosage, frequency, and duration of herbal use based on your individual needs and circumstances. They also can monitor your response to the herbal remedy and adjust the treatment plan if necessary. In conclusion, individual variability is an important concept to consider when using herbal remedies. By consulting with a care practitioner and taking individual differences into account, you can optimize the safety and effectiveness of herbal remedies for your specific needs. Let's talk now about a little bit about the interaction with other treatments. Herbal remedies can interact with other treatments, such as medication or other supplements, and can lead to adverse effects. Therefore, it is important to inform your healthcare provider about all treatments you are using to ensure safe and effective use. This interaction can potentially affect the safety and effectiveness of both the herbal remedy and the other treatment. For example, some members can interact with prescription medication by affecting how they are metabolized or excreted from the body. This can result in increased or decreased levels of the medication in the bloodstream, which can affect its efficiency and increase the risk of side effects of both of herbal remedy and also of medication. Similarly, some herbal remedies can interact with other herbs and supplements, leading to unwanted side effects or even toxicity. And for example, taking multiple herbs that have a blood thinning effect can increase the risk of bleeding. This is only an example. So it is important to consult with a healthcare practitioner before using herbal remedies, especially if you are taking medication or have pre-existing medical condition. He can help you identify potential interaction and adjust just treatment plan accordingly. In addition, it is important always to inform he about the medication, supplements, and herbal remedies you are taking, including the dosage and frequency on use. This can help you to identify potential interaction and prevent adverse reaction. So, in conclusion of this episode, I want to tell you that the use of herbal remedies can offer numerous benefits for supporting health and wellness. But it is essential to use them safely and effectively. Herbal remedies can interact with all other treatments, and you have to consider the potential risk if not used properly. Quality control, standardized manufacturing process can help you ensure the safety and efficacy of herbal remedy. So, in all this episode and in the blog post, but in the description of these episodes here on YouTube, you find a connection to a package that speak and talk you about the herbal remedies, and it's called Discover the Power of Herbal Remedies with our comprehensive pack because is done from a book, but also with a cheat sheet with all the possible remedies and how you can use it safely and for what you can use it. So this is a guide to start use safely power herbal remedies and to not have experiment side effect of this. So I really advise you to use them. So you find it in the first link in the description of this episode. Now, if you enjoyed this podcast, this episode in particular, please leave me a comment, share me with me in your experience with about herbal remedies, and share this episode with your friends, family, because in this case you can support them and give them knowledge and support also me because it helped me spread my message and empower to more possible people. So, thank you for listening and see you to the next episode.